It's giving opinions.
It's giving friendship trauma.
It's giving.
So we are here today with our babe, Sandra. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me because I literally heard about this podcast like 5 days ago.
Okay.
And I was like, I
Tell
need
us
to be
more.
on it. I was like, I need to be on it.
That's what we like.
You know?
That's the energy we want.
It's the energy.
It's the energy. It's giving.
Exactly.
So today, the subject is from bestie to frenemy. So things are going to get a little too hot in here, you know?
Heated, yeah.
So
I can already feel it. It's hot.
Our first question was, what does being a true fan mean to you?
A true friend?
Yeah.
I think for me, a true friend is respecting one another. That's first of all. Being supportive of each other. So meaning basically not get jealousy get in the way, like just truly showing up to one another at times that where it's needed. And a true friendship is also, you know, like when you're at your best times, that person is here, but then when you fall and you're at your worst, you expect that person to also be here. So like to not bail and leave when things get out of hand.
Looks like you know a lot about the subject.
I mean,
So have you ever been betrayed by a friend?
To be honest, yeah, like it happened to me that I poured my heart and soul into a relationship with friends that I really saw as my family. Like it became family at this point.
Those are the worst ones.
It's the worst ones because it hurts, you know? Like it hurts when you...
Because you don't see it coming.
You don't see it coming. It's the last relationship that you... It's the least relationship that you expected to like fall apart. And that's why it hurts. And I think even Lucille has a lot to say about it. Yeah, so I think, no, absolutely. It happened to me. But you know, I don't always say, I just recently started saying it and actually believing it and seeing it from my own, is that it's really a sign from God that like everything happens at the right place at the right time.
But I think
like
it's
when
hard to accept it also.
It is hard to accept it.
There's a process you have to go through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like the airport, you know, like check in, blah, 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 blah. No, but like it's a whole process. Like first you're literally in denial that this is happening, you cannot believe it, then the sadness hits you. That's what happened to me, for example. Like the first few days I was feeling angry, and then the anger turned into like more of like sadness, like actual emotions where I felt I was borderline crying, you know? But then it takes time. It's just like a relationship, love relationship, friendship, family. It's literally...
It's a breakup.
It's a breakup from
But do you still
from your
think
close
about
friends.
it though?
Sorry?
Till now, do you still think about it?
Oh, yeah. No, yeah,
And
I
you're
do.
still trying to understand from where, why, how?
Yeah. I'm still... Because there's some things that happen in your life with relationships, you don't really get answers to it.
Yeah.
It's the types of things that sometimes you can put an explanation on it or like a this, that. But there's some other things you will always keep wondering about them.
Yeah, because
and you will
need your
never
closure.
really have an answer.
And when you don't have your closure, it hurts.
I didn't have my closure
So
with that friendship. So that's why I still haven't forgotten about it or forgiven it because of the fact that I didn't get closure from it.
And what is the meanest thing a girl ever said to you?
The meanest thing a girl ever said to me.
We like
I
problems.
think the only thing I can think about right now is when I was younger. I was born and raised in Belgium. Okay. So I lived in also a community where like Arabs weren't a thing, you know. So I was surrounded by like blonde Belgian girls,
eyes.
like with the blue eyes.
It's
like,
always them.
It's always them.
I was blonde with blue eyes, so shut up.
You know why she switched to the other side now? You get what I mean?
I'm like, you guys.
Now she's totally the opposite.
Wait, is it true that blondes have more fun or no?
No.
That's why she turned brunette. I was like, I want to experience that life. No, I think when I was younger, I was like actually, in a way, sort of being bullied by those girls in school. And I was bullied for one thing like majorly, which is now when I think about it, is so funny. Like I actually healed from it, but I find it so funny. It's because I was too hairy.
What?
Like too hairy. Like I had like just hair on my body, you know? And they didn't.
I mean,
because they're like white porcelain.
No, but actually,
hair,
I heard
skin.
a lot of I heard a lot of stories like this.
Yeah.
I mean,
This.
Yeah, no, literally, it's like, but when you think about it now, don't you find it so stupid?
It is.
But back then, like when you're 10 years old,
yeah,
and it does something to you.
Yeah.
Because like I was also at a stage where I was just trying to fit in school. I was trying to fit in, like, but I was always being looked at like, oh, like the
Yeah, and I
Arab
think
girl
like
and
when
everything.
you're young, you're just like, oh, why I'm not like the others?
Yeah, you're
why
always
I have
comparing
lots of
yourself,
hair, and
yeah.
when they don't,
Exactly.
and it
Yeah.
hurts. It really
It hurts, and you grow up like, honestly, you grow up with it for several years, and you're like, it still does something to you.
Yeah.
But honestly, as soon
Like
as
it
I
will
came
hit
to
your
Dubai,
mind for a bit,
yeah.
and you're like,
And then when I came to Dubai, I saw, oh, my people, my Arabs, my hair. I was like, nah, it doesn't mean anything anymore, to be honest. So, yeah.
do you think you can fully forgive a betrayal from a friend?
We had this conversation earlier outside of the podcast. I think it's possible to forgive in any case or scenario in your life. Of course, some forgiving or forgiveness cases take, weeks, and some take years.
Yeah.
But I think you just never forget.
Yeah.
You can forgive, but you
forget.
don't really.
That's true.
It doesn't mean that you forget.
Because you need to
It's
protect
a OG
yourself.
sentence.
So don't
Yeah.
forget.
Yeah.
Never forget.
I think some. It depends on the gravity of how big the betrayal was. But yeah,
I think also you can
forgive.
forgive if you see that the person the person is showing you like, oh, I'm a loyal friend now. I'm not gonna do it again.
The person is making effort.
Exactly. Yeah.
Trying
Yeah.
to win your trust back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
important as well.
That's important, but like you don't just say that, right? You need to show it with actions.
And it takes time.
Saying doesn't mean anything, because to be honest, I've had a case where someone, like a girl, was saying like, I'm all about my girls and everything, and turns out no.
It's always those ones. The ones that
You know,
I'm a
like-
girl, but at the
Yeah.
end,
Yeah.
they're not.
So you need to like
I
show.
swear.
No, really, you need to show. Like words are words. At the end
But
of
what
the
do you
day,
mean in like those cases where it's like I'm a girl's girl? In which scenario do you guys are talking about?
just in a normal, I think, scenario, in a casual one, like I love my girls, like
Yeah,
you
because
guys
for
are
me it's
so-
like
you
when we're
girls-
using the term sometimes of like girl's girl,
Yeah.
it's not for like very serious thing. Because I feel like nowadays people just use like I'm a girl's girl when
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm just in the club, I go to the bathroom, I meet a girl. I need some lip gloss. Babe, I don't know you, but here's a lip gloss. I feel like
Yeah.
people are using it not for terms like this, but when it's
Yeah,
like
but-
deep terms, it's like
yeah.
not girl's girl.
But that's the thing. When it's a deep term, you don't need to say it.
Yeah.
Because your
You should
actions
just
will
show
show
it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's
Totally
why.
agree.
So that's why when someone says it and it's like a long, friendship and meaningful one, it's like you don't need to say that. Like just it will show. You don't need to say it.
Yeah, totally agree.
You know what I mean? But the bathroom in the club is like, yeah, girls.
Yeah, that's like a
obviously,
term I feel like everybody
that's
just use
yeah.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
What are the red flags for you in a friendship?
I think some red flags are. I think someone who's when you're having a conversation with them and you're telling them about them, they love talking about themselves more than to listen to you talk about yourself and your accomplishments. It happened a lot to me where I sit with someone and they literally just keep talking about themselves. Like a girl literally is sitting in front of me. She just talks. And then when it's my turn, she's like, oh yeah, but then reverts back the subject to her. Yeah. That personally happened to me, and I feel that's a red flag, because at the end of the day, I never actually kept being friends with that girl, because I feel she was like a bit full of herself and like overconfident or like showing off.
Self-centered.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I think that's the word. So like when someone is a bit self-centered, when someone doesn't acknowledge your feelings.
Yeah.
So like you tell them something that happened with you and they don't really care about it. They don't give it the amount of value it's supposed to be given. I think those are like red flags that personally I've experienced with friendships.
From this, I want everybody who knows, whoever experienced that, some betrayals, some icks or anything, just drop it in the comments.
Drop it.
We want to know.
Drop it. We
want
want to know the
We want to know
the
exactly.
Spill the tea. We want to know. We
the
want to
tea.
talk about
Because
it.
I feel like a lot of people experience the same thing as you,
And I feel,
Sandra.
I'll tell you one thing, especially in Dubai. especially
yeah.
in Dubai, because
Oh yeah.
here in Dubai, people, they don't come to make friendship.
Yeah.
They come to make money.
Yeah.
So they don't care about others' feelings. So
Yeah. Absolutely. And I feel like that's another topic too, like for
Yeah.
another day with, you know,
yeah.
it's a very hard place to make, I think, genuine friends in
Yeah.
Dubai.
For that, we have a lot to say
Yeah.
about, and
Yeah.
I feel like we genuinely need,
We need to do another episode with you.
That would be
That's
like
what I'm saying.
20-minute one.
That's
Even
what
an
I'm
hour
saying.
talking
Yeah,
about that.
absolutely. No, keep it for another. No.
Yeah. But thank
For
you
sure.
so much, Sandra,
Thank
for
you,
coming
guys.
and sharing your story and your point of view.
Thank
You
you
know,
so
we
much.
love you, of course, and
Love
we'll
you
be happy to
guys.
see you again.
Thank you so much for having me. It's amazing that you guys
course.
are do this. Follow these ladies, guys.
Yeah.
They're killing it in
What
the
a
game.
pretty loud team.
Yeah.